Hi guys, I'm Shmee and good morning to you on the 7th and final day of Fuel Faction ENA with Trading 212. Today could possibly be one of the best, although the last two, driving through Italy after our adventure around the Balkans, have just been absolutely crazy. The amount of things that happened yesterday in one day, just can't quite get my head around it, and a forest fire and a police escort. Go check it all out if you haven't watched yesterday's video. Fortunately for me, my trading has gone quite well last night. After it being not the best situation, some of my positions have turned into profit and I'm now about 700 up to the good. So this is quite nice as well to end on a sort of 7% profit or so, hopefully at the end of today. Maybe slip a few more positions in today, we'll see. But today we're just waiting, well, right now I'm just waiting for the other guys to bring up the GT4 and the FF. And then we're going to be rolling because we're basically meandering down through the south of France, across the route Napoleon, through some wonderful fast flowing roads towards where we're going to end up tonight in Marseille at the south of France. So that is going to be the end of what has been the most epic of adventures ever. I planned this to be insane and I think there's no better word to describe it. So good times ahead. We'll wait for the cars to come up and then we'll be rolling, getting out of where we are right now in Sestriere in the Italian Alps. You can probably see the view in that direction. Pretty spectacular. So we'll roll out, head down, and continue our journey. Can hear it before I can see it. The FF rolls in. Morning. Morning. Closely followed by GT4, running a little bit more quietly. Safely say this is not a bad way to start the morning. Completely empty road, just cruising down the hill. But with these views around us, what is this? It's literally like a dream, just look. Roads are pretty mega and we've pulled over beside the lake down there. All the cars cooling down from a pretty fun little stint. But I want to take this opportunity to show you how we're filming these drone shots, or rather how I should say Patrick is filming these drone shots.
Hello.
Lined up with drone and
controller with iPad as the screen, which is right next door.
Which we can't see, but we can, there we go, we can
Just
probably
about
see enough of it. So that then goes up in the air. And that little camera down there is what films all these lovely shots of the cars driving on these awesome roads.
Yep.
Up we go?
I think so. Do you want to go now? Let's do it.
Sweet, make it look down at us.
Hang on. We are there.
This is a no hope of seeing it.
Oh yeah, we can see ourselves.
we thought we'd try the FF off-roading again because we found this little road in front of us, which is interesting to say the least. So we're going to try taking it down, but that means I'm going to put it in ice mode for better traction and probably put the lift system up. This guy has a 4-wheel lift as well. So it's time for some more Ferrari off-roading. Let's head down. One thing I think we can be sure of, no Ferrari has ever driven down here before, ever. This is, well, the view, just look at the view. Look at the view! We've got a little problem. We've run out of path. We're gonna have to turn around somehow and head back up. Enough of this, time to head back, and we're on quite an incline. And the ground is clearly not very grippy. Lots of loose stones and things. I'm gonna put the lift system back up, but this is gonna be interesting to see how well we can pull away. That was easy! Literally, this is an off-roader. Round we go. Done. Right, back to the roads. Lift down. Sport mode for the guys. See ya. That describe how awesome today is, and we're now driving on the route Napoleon. It's a pretty famous road, one that I am frequently on, the N85. It goes all the way to Cannes, but we're going to be just on it for a short stretch before we break off and head over towards new things too. But my word, everything so far is just absolutely spot on. coming. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, we have torrential rain. We could see some really, really grey clouds ahead of us. And it literally just opened up. And now we're driving in this. I mean, if you look out in front, yeah, let's just say steady is the name of the game here. Because, look, blue sky again. It's going to completely disappear. Wowzers. This is a clip that I never really ever wanted to film, but there is a reason why all of the cars are lined up here in a lay-by and all of the guys are standing around the McLaren. Like I said, I think pretty much in the clip prior to this one, the weather right now is atrocious. So we were driving really, really, really slowly and carefully. Literally in the sort of 90 limits, we've been going 60 because some of the cars don't have a lot of grip, you know, GT4, Sport Cup 2 tyres, taking it easy, carefully. We were coming down the road that is there and following a Renault Clio, as it happens. And as we went round a corner, I was at the front following the Clio, not unreasonably far away or close or anything. A car came towards us, overtaking. So we went round a corner, coming towards us were two cars, one on both sides of the road, with nowhere to go. The Clio put his brakes on pretty hard, moved slightly to the right, but of course, because of the nature of the corner, it was a left then a right, I had my view obstructed from what was coming towards me completely, slammed on the anchors, a little bit too late, and that's why these guys are all standing around here, looking a bit glum, not only for the weather.
A bit wet.
So yeah, actually this is a good angle, looks fine from here. So yeah, unfortunately, a little love tap to the front bumper. Not cool, not cool. Now this is carbon fibre, so it's literally just sort of shattered through. The PPF has kept it in one piece, which is cool. If it didn't have PPF on it, that would have been a mess absolutely everywhere. Basically, this went under the front of the Clio. There's a tyre sort of mounted on behind the rear bumper in the Clio, and a tiny little impact because it can't have been more than 3, 4, 5 miles an hour. Boom, whoops, and confusingly, it's also pushed in the parking sensor, which is just inside, but from what we can see, that looks fine. This is all fine, nothing's out of alignment, panels are fine, lights are fine, bonnet's fine. Bumper's not quite so fine. Oh.
Bumpers are for bumping.
Bumpers are for bumping. And yeah, and let's face it, that can be fixed pretty easily. That's just a new one of these. Paint it a bit, witch it, yeah, whatever. And it will be back on the road. So I don't think this is gonna impact us too much. The car drives completely fine. Very sad, of course. Never wanted to have to deal with something like that. But as these things go, a small little kiss to the bumper of the car behind me.
A French kiss,
a French kiss. A French kiss, given that we're in France. Yeah, just glad it's not way worse, to be honest. So yeah, change of events. This morning was awesome. Now it's some kind of weird weather, and I have a slightly damaged McLaren. But in not very long, this will be a fixed McLaren. I just have to work out what to do with it. But for now, we're not going to let that get in the way. We're going to continue to enjoy the rest of today and get to Marseille. For a change, I've been enjoying the passenger seat of the McLaren while I've been getting all of the things, obviously, that I need to get sorted out. The weather has been pretty grim, but it looks like we might finally be coming to the end of it. But we're going to catch the motorway from here to Marseille, because the day has been pretty long after all. And yeah, I suppose interesting experience from here. Mark's driving. Someone else is driving the M2. But onwards, we'll get there.
love my city so much, I spray it with spray paint. Because I'm cool.
Welcome to Marseille. I'm back at the wheel just for the last couple of miles to finish off this trip. We're coming past the harbour here on our way towards the old town where we're going to be staying. But this is it, about 1,800 miles down. We've made it to our final destination, Fuel Faction ENA, Ljubljana to Marseille. Well, we've made it. The tour has completed. We're in the old town in Marseille. We've parked the cars around the back of the hotel because they're a little bit too steep to get down into the garage. But what a drive, 1,800 miles over the last 7 days. A lot of countries, a lot of new places, some amazing scenery, and a bit of fun with the trading on the side as we made our way through. But we're here, it's all complete. Fuel Faction ENA has ended for now. Tomorrow we'll be taking off some stickers, packing up, getting things prepared to go home. So I'll come back to you with that as well. And a wrap up, an announcement of the winner of the competition. Who's going to win £2,000 into a real trading account with Trading 212, as well as the opportunity to do something pretty cool that we're going to line up in the future, depending who that is. So watch this space and stay tuned for the announcement. So thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed the coverage of the tour. It's been a lot of work filming the shots with the drone, the cinematography, all the editing. It's taken a lot of hours every single night, but a lot of fun along the way and made some pretty awesome stuff. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up right there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch up with you tomorrow when we're packing things up. Cheers.